Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on the Rocket League beta for PS4. The beta started about a week ago. I signed up a couple of days ago and I got my email yesterday. And today was the first day I really had time to spend time with the game, playing for about an hour. And the beta works with it's open. The servers are online, like 10 in the morning to in the evening sometime they close, and I think it's got a couple more days left. I think the beta ends on May 1st. I don't know if that's at midnight on May 1st or at the end of the day, but I guess we'll find out. Um, so far, just to summarize, I've really enjoyed the game. And in the video, I'm just going to tell you the things I really liked, and you won't hear too many complaints because overall I enjoyed the game a lot, and I definitely look forward to the release, and we'll be purchasing it on day one. So it definitely gives you an example of how much I enjoyed the game. It's just very satisfying to play. So just to talk about the basis of the gameplay, the rules of the game and how that works is you're essentially a little car with turbo, and there's a giant ball which you have to knock into your opponent's goal. So you could summarize crudely and say it's Hot Wheels and soccer combined, but there's a lot more depth to it and finesse and technique. You'll see in this, like in the beginning, I would use my boost and race towards the ball to try and spike it into the goal, and then I'd realize I'd try the strategy of waiting to see my teammates and enemies spike it, and then try and do something with it as it lands and they're recovering and finding out where the ball is. All that, and it was just very fun to just kind of play around with different play styles. Be passive, be aggressive, always chasing the ball, and you can be like a support and ram the other vehicles. I even saw a couple instances where if you were both ramming during a speed boost and you hit head on, you'd both explode. It would give you like demolition points or something. And it's very fun. Just to mess around with it and play around with the game, not take it too serious. And then there's like my first impression of the game, just seeing it, like all the testing the servers and seeing that you can check people's ping and stuff. It all seemed very competitive and like a very serious online tournament kind of style game, but there's a lot of room to to play how you want to play, I suppose. And to speak on the controls, I believe R2 was gas, L2 was brake and reverse, square was handbrake, circle was speed boost, and X was jump. And learning the jump was something I didn't figure out until a few matches in. So you'll see in the beginning I don't do it too often, and when I do it, I'm sure it's one accident. At one point I had to pause and look to just figure out what everything was, what button did what, and when I initially saw the trailer of the game, just researching it before I got accepted in the beta, I wasn't quite sure how you would keep track of the ball. I was looking and I just thought, like, if the ball is way up in the air, how are you going to tell where it's going to land? And it would just be kind of a mess of determining, where it is and where to go and what to do. But then I play, there's this little arrow that will guide you and it'll point right to where the ball is currently at. And when it's in the air, you have a white shadow of it, and you can determine how high up it is or how thick the shadow is. And they've definitely they've got how the game plays down. It's all worked out very well. There's no imbalance to it. It's all very balanced, and it plays nice. And you'll see a couple times here, there's these little orange globes that appear in certain sections of this map, and they give you your turbo boost, which is the little speedometer looking thing on your right. When it's at 100, you have max, obviously. It's very important because when the ball, you can speed and boost towards the ball and get ahead of the opponents, or you can wait until the ball is near you and speed and jump at the same time and spike the ball into the goal or towards it. There's a couple times I played where I'd spike the ball, and then one of my teammates would jump up in the air and speed boost, and they would just like rebound it into the goal, and it's very fun. It's very satisfying. if I had to liken the controls to a certain game, I wouldn't say racing. I wouldn't say it's anything like a racing game and like a Need for Speed or anything in the way the cars handle. I'd say it's more akin to one of my favorite games, Twisted Metal. Just the way the vehicles control is very tight. You can turn them on a dime, they go really fast. You can ram into the other vehicles, and it feels very satisfying and rewarding in the same sense that Twisted Metal did to me. Graphically, I really enjoy the game's appearance. It's very sleek and smooth and simple. It's not like super high detail, but it doesn't need to be. It's just got textured green areas, shiny metal areas, and I know for the beta you're limited to one car and one map, and it's 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1 matches for now. And when the game comes out, you'll have different cars. I don't think they'll be balanced in the sense that they're customizable and one car's like stronger than the other because they played more of the game. But I think it's more in the sense like you can choose like a giant Hummer-like looking vehicle, and it's more of a tank like, and it's more class based, I guess you'd say, rather than like a upgrade system. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that, trying different vehicles and all that. And definitely playing on different maps. Although I do like just how even and symmetrical this map is. I do notice there's a little bit of aliasing, especially in the menu system, but it's nothing to really cry about. It's not that bad. It graphically speaking, it looks nice, and you play a lot of PS4 games, you kind of get desensitized to how good some of them look, and then every once in a while you run into a PS4 game or you play like a last-gen game and you really realize which games are the good apples and the bad apples in terms of graphical quality. But this is definitely, it definitely looks nice, as you can see. As far as the way the game played, I enjoyed it. There wasn't any kind of balance issues. Everything was very even, and any failures or mess ups were literally of my own cause. And you'll see the way that the matchmaking works is you can matchmake with people in Europe, West Coast of the U.S., and the East Coast of the U.S. So, being in Colorado, I did a matchmaking to just the U.S. West Coast to find the best people, limit myself to the best players closest to me, and it keeps track of their ping. It shows their millisecond of ping. Mine, just on a good day, I set it at like 30 ping, and in the game it was reading as 50, which is perfectly fine. I was still sitting in 3 bars. And then you'd see a couple people join and they'd have like 150, and it's not much you can do about it, honestly. You see a player with maybe a bad connection, but I guess it just kind of lets you know what to look out for and what to expect in a match. And I didn't notice any visual lag or delay or any kind of input delay. It all ran very smooth. I really wish more games would do these kind of betas to kind of sift through the server issues that a lot of games have been having on launch day. And I really like just the level of care they're putting into this. It looks like it's going to be a very fun game, and I'm excited to get it on launch day. But I think that'll wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and maybe look out for some more videos about this later in the week. Alright, see you guys.